thought I would take everybody on a ride going the back way to work this morning, coming down Forest Hill Road. Kind of a ride through South Jackson. If you haven't been down through here lately, we're heading from Terry Road down Forest Hill Road, going towards Forest Hill High School. We'll be passing Brookwood Country Club up here on your left. Just to kind of let y'all see what the roads are like over here now. Still a bunch of great people that live over here. This isn't about the people of South Jackson. This is just about the part of town that the rest of Jackson has forgotten. Our mayor, our city council, they don't care about this area. They don't care about West Jackson either, for that matter. It's not downtown, Fondren, Eastover, leftover parts of North Jackson. A huge hole there. My first ever live video on the Save Jackson page. Thought we would check out the flooding. How the city passed a repo truck, very appropriate. You know, it is nice to see, since the last time I came down through here about a month ago, they have finally trimmed the bushes, the trees back off the road. This was like driving through a tunnel in Sherwood Forest for a while. So we've got pretty big water in the road here. Again, we're on Forest Hill Road, heading towards, I guess, north, heading towards McClure Road, Forest Hill High School. So up here on the right used to be the Spur gas station. If you grew up over in South Jackson, you'll remember the Spur. We're here at the corner of Forest Hill and McClure. I expected this to be more flooded right here than it is. It will be by the end of the day. Pretty big washouts there. So we're here at the corner of Forest Hill, where Cooper Road dead ends into Forest Hill at the old three-way here. We're gonna go left, go to Raymond Road, past the Forest Hill High School. So the last time I drove through here a few weeks ago, the roads were just deteriorated, and they still are. They've patched it with a little gravel right there. one thing to have a pothole, it's another thing to have a whole part of the road gone. I'm guessing it's the same thing right here. Kind of quiet out this morning. Other than this loud ass car. So Forest Hill High School is right up here on the left. So we're on the corner of Forest Hill, where it dead ends into Raymond Road. There's a house of prayer right there. We're gonna take a right here. Since I got a little time to burn, we'll go down to McDowell, not down McDowell Road, but we'll go down to and take a left on Robinson Road and head up by the Metro. No, we're not on Forest Hill Road anymore. We're on Raymond Road. For the comments there, we're coming up on McDowell Road, and on the left will be where the Kroger used to be. I think it's a Price Cutter, Price Saver, or something like that now. You know, I don't know if y'all can see this little curb in the middle of the road here, right on the right to my left. Man, that seems like a horrible idea. And you can tell cars have hit it Dukes of Hazzard style. So right here is the old Kroger. It is a cash saver. Sorry, I'm not going to turn the camera around and show y'all all that. I just don't have the time to mess with it. There's a Rally's, about the only new thing built over here in a while. Super D's closed down. This is McDowell Road. If I was to turn right, we'd be heading towards Apple Ridge. You look up there on the top of that light pole, straight ahead by the Super D sign. That's some of the city's new cameras. You would think that if they wanted people to know didn't know there were cameras there, they wouldn't flash blue all the time. It's like, hey, don't commit a crime here. We have cameras. Of course, the Family Dollar ain't out of business. Not this one, anyway. The one in Byram closed. Dollar General's still kicking though. Used to be a park right here on the right. I think it's actually still there. Yeah. starting to rain again a little bit. I'm gonna let these cars pass me and I'm gonna fall in behind them. So we're gonna take a left here on I think it's called Robinson Road Extension. We'll pass the old Kazari's Meat Market. If you grew up in South Jackson back in the day, you know Kazari's. Bike rack was right there on the right. That's where Dixie Gas once stood. It's just grass now. That gas station right there, a lot of people have been shot there. It's always on the news. Somebody in front of me with a Yazoo plate. They must be lost. Alright, so been to a bunch of funerals there on the left. There used to be a private school there on the left too. Yeah, there's the Black Angus meats. I thought that was Kazari's, but maybe not. Black Angus. Y'all are patient enough, we'll be up by the metro in a second, and I'll do a pass through the metro around the loop before I go to work. Another one of those police cameras with the blue lights flashing. If you turn right, UMMC or whatever it's called this week is up that way. Turn left here, you come up behind Walmart on 18. A lot of water on the roads. Standing water on the roads. There's obviously a lot of water on the roads. So we're going over the 220 bridge here. I mean I-20 bridge. So, kind of pull through here. This is the old Home Depot and Office Depot. Believe it or not, the Office Depot is still open. I had to come over here the other day and buy a filing cabinet. And kudos to the property manager or the whatever over here. Well, I say that, there's a huge pile of garbage. But they've done a relatively decent job of keeping this up, even though it's closed down for the most part. That used to be Home Depot. But look at this. So they're using it for truck drivers to park. Huge pile of garbage there. Like a landfill. So there's the Office Depot. Like I said, it's still open. Nice folks still working there. Home Depot. Still got a few little shops open over here in this little shopping center. It's definitely not a destination location anymore. Kind of lost all this to Clinton. Post office is still up there. We're gonna go straight. We're gonna come into the metro, kind of the back way. If my car doesn't sink in this water up here. What's the old saying? Turn around, don't drown. I probably should have heeded my own advice and not gone through that. All right, so we were taking a right on the, I guess this is Lynch Street extension. Or just Lynch Street. We're gonna come up behind where the old Metro movie theater was and turn in there. Dodge potholes like a champ. You know, we talk a lot of crap on the page, but there's still some really good people over here. There's still some great businesses. Most all of it's locally owned. You know, if you need any of the goods and services these businesses offer, it's still a great way to keep your money local. So the Metro movie theater was right there on the right. It's just a slab now. I guess that was that Mac Ray's or something like that at one point. Got the moving trucks there, moving out the last of whatever was in there. Man, I used to come eat up here all the time when Morrison's and Piccadilly were here. When I was a kid, we'd come pick up food and take it over to my grandmother's house off Clinton Boulevard and eat lunch. Watch Young and the Restless with my grandmother. Yep, Widow Watson's. So straight ahead there is nothing but grass and fields now, but that's where Service Merchandise was, and a little strip of shopping center. Yeah, I think there was a JPD precinct there. First time I ever got arrested on McDowell Road by Dean Scott, Pearl Police Chief now. First time I ever got arrested, he took me there after my parents had to pick me and a couple of my friends up from. I got my butt tore up. Shocker, 18-wheelers sleeping in parking lots. Sorry for the rough camera. The roads have a lot to do with that, or lack thereof. Another main mall entrance that was the Sears Auto Center part of it anyway. There's old Sears complex there. That's where you come buy your lawnmowers and all that. You know, I have to assume that one of the reasons the mall is closed or hasn't been reinvested into, the foundation has got to be horrible. If the roads and the parking lot are this rough around it, there's no reason to think that it's not just as bad inside. I mean, if you live I live in South Jackson. I can't speak for the rest of the area, but I know our foundation leaves more to be desired, we'll say. There's El Chico's right there on your left. I'll kind of end this trip with showing y'all El Chico's there. There's Piccadilly. It's still rocking. I don't know if y'all saw that video that went viral about 4, 5, 6 months ago with the Piccadilly workers got into a fight with each other. That was at that location. My understanding is they had to fire everybody and bring in a piecemeal of staff together from different Piccadillys to come and run it while they hired new people. All right, well, Y'all try to stay off the roads today. I'm gonna go to work for a few hours. Hopefully they don't open the dam and flood all of South Jackson, because some of us still live here.